Hey y'all, how's it going? We are going to be trying out Warlock. The class just got released today, for me at least personally, because all the classes have been locked. I'm hoping to get some good games in, but again, I have never played Warlock before, so this is going to be brand new to me. Hey K9, yes, you will get your stones back. It wasn't in this update, but the stones will be going on very soon. Hey Astra, how you doing? I'll go over my perks and skills real quick. I watched one video on Warlock just to know what what the class actually does, because I haven't even touched it yet, but I've died to Warlock a few times, and I've been really wanting to just see how it is gameplay-wise. So we're going to be rocking Torture Mastery. My understanding is this perk is required to pretty much play the class because it's going to give you your health back since all of your spells are going to use HP. We're going to try Blow of Corruption, which is going to increase our physical damage. The alternative is Phantomize, but to be honest, while the escape seems good, I think having the extra damage for certain classes, especially because it's magic damage, which is going to be really good against fighters, plus the healing rate is reduced, so I would assume Second Wind also gets reduced as well. That's really strong. My plan is... yeah, so I understand that magic healing is good. I'm personally going to try... I might try Falchion with a Crystal Ball, or I might use Falchion with a Spellbook. I personally think that's my favorite weapon. I use it for my fighter class when I was using dual wield, so that's kind of the weapon that I feel most comfortable with. I'm going to have to get through our first phases of having no weapon and just a magic staff, so I'm sure the very first game is going to be tough, running just a magic staff. I mean, this is already hard to deal with, but that's going to be our only weapon, so I'm fully expecting us to die at least once or twice, just trying to learn the class. Our spells are required. We only have 4 spells. My plan is to use Curse of Pain to deal damage, Hellfire to zone control, Power of Sacrifice if they're playing ranged to deal the extra damage since they're not going to be in melee, and Curse of Weakness I'll just use if I have time. Outside of that, it's really going to be a matter of us getting the Falchion and getting our equipment ready for the game. So let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be brand new to me. Never played Warlock before, so hopefully this goes well. Yeah, I understand that magic healing is good for this class, but that's more of a having to build towards that, and right now we don't have anything, so I literally have... I'm at the mercy of what we actually get from the shop. Alrighty, where do we spawn? Okay, this is an okay spot. Okay, so my understanding is we want to use... for PvE, we want to use Curse of Weakness, Curse of Pain, Hellfire if we can, but it looks like we don't quite have time to do it. Hold up. Okay, this is going to take a little getting used to. I'm definitely used to my other classes. Okay, this is definitely different. I'm not used to this at all. Okay, well, this is not working at all. This doesn't work. Okay, I don't know how to get out of this. We're gonna have to use the trap. Yeah, this is very different. We are gonna have to get used to this. Okay, we're good. It's fine, it's fine. We're okay. Curse of Pain should heal us. Whew. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're good. It's fine. Wow, that was rough. That was actually insane. That did not go anywhere near what I wanted it to do, but we did not die, so it's okay. We need to get our health back, though. Probably from mobs. Let's look for any kind of healing we can get as well. I think we can actually use long swords. Okay, this gives us a weapon to use, which will make our lives a lot easier. Okay, I'm assuming this should kill the mob, yeah. Okay, so we need to focus on Hellfire for killing mobs. It seems like that is definitely the way to go. Our damage is extremely low. Part of it's the staff, but a part of it is just getting used to the class. Okay, with all of those mobs gone, let's grab this protection shrine here. I think for mobs, I might start with Hellfire instead, and then focus on the other spells, because it takes so long to use. This is definitely going to take some getting used to. This is way different. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is going to take some getting used to. So I think what we need to do is we need to start the game. I think our initial spell needs to be Hellfire. Then we need to Curse of Pain to increase our health back. I don't think we're going to worry about Curse of Weakness. I don't think the 10% is good enough to warrant the health loss and the speed of the spells. So let's focus on Hellfire, then Curse of Pain, and then we'll use the Sacrifice and Curse of Weakness occasionally. But let's focus on these two spells. Primarily, let's use Hellfire first to burn down the mobs before it becomes an issue. Alright, let's give this another go. Primarily, we need to get past the staff. The staff is just terrible, usually, but having to deal with it on a class that we're not used to using also makes it a little bit harder. Alright, looks like we have a rogue over there on our right-hand side. We have a bat following us behind. Let's head towards the bases in the center rooms. It looks like this hasn't been looted yet, so we can get this out of the way. Then we're probably going to head down towards those bookshelves. We need to be very careful with PvP having this pretty bad starting gear. Alright, so we're going to start with Hellfire, and then focus more on Curse of Pain. Yeah, this is pretty tough. I'm not used to Warlock at all. And this starting class is quite bad. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Warlock, at least with starting gear, feels extremely underwhelming. I don't really know how a class can be expected to get by without even at least a weapon. I'm a little surprised they just give you just a staff. Even the cleric doesn't get just a staff for at least their starter weapon, so it's a little bit of a weird decision, because it's very hard to compete with other classes. I think our priority just needs to be getting out of a match so we can get weapons. Because we're never going to get out with anything, and actually, we're never going to be able to win fights with this gear. The Crystal Sword might be worth just taking, just to try to have something to use. Because, man, this, okay, I actually hear a player, which is not great, because we have no health. So in order for us to get HP back, we need to find PvE mobs and use our Curse of Weakness. The issue is, it's not very easy. I'm gonna go towards the protection shrine here and try to use Curse of Pain to get some of our HP back. I think, I'm gonna be honest, this might be worse than the starter rogue gear. I thought starter rogue gear was bad with how poor the dagger does damage-wise, but this is way worse. Being given a junk quality staff with no weapon, and I guess we have this sword now, but I'm not a big fan of the crystal swords either. It's tough. We just need to focus on getting out of this match with anything we can find, because I don't think we're ever gonna win any of these PvE fights without at least getting probably a falchion. Let's go ahead up. I thought I heard footsteps, but I do not think so. Only 2 people have died so far. Oh, I can actually hear somebody. Yeah, this is really tough. I don't know how you're supposed to win fights as a starter gear Warlock. If you guys have any suggestions, if you've played Warlock, let me know. If Warlock is this week starting, we really do we're gonna have to play really, really safe to try to get an exit to purchase a falchion and spellbook. We really need to make sure that we're not taking any unnecessary damage from PvE mobs. Okay, we do have a player up here. To be honest, I don't even particularly want to fight him, but I have a feeling he's going to come fight us if we don't. Yeah, we just need to keep moving. We just need to get any kind of gear we can actually get. Looks like we have a Warlock this way as well. Let's head for these vases in this center area. Someone's fighting the troll below, but I don't feel very confident in our ability to win really any fights right now. Once you get +2 magic healing, class is strong. I'll take your word for it. I believe you. It's just, this class, I genuinely think this might be the weakest starting class in the game, because I've played every single class, and I have not struggled this much to just get started. It is rough. You really just don't start with very much at all. It almost feels like I'm a walking loot pinata. for anybody that comes across me that doesn't have, like, even anyone comes up to me even with starting gear, and I'm gonna have a really hard time. Unless they're dumb and they just walk into my Hellfire, which, you know, I feel like most people are not gonna do that. Okay, we'll lure this skeleton into the trap, make it a little bit easier for us to take out. You know, honestly, we don't even need that much gold. We probably need just enough to purchase our starting weapon and spellbook, and we'll probably be okay. Did that not hit? Wow, the staff is so slow, I can't even attack this bug without taking damage. That's insane. That's actually insane. I can't believe how bad this staff is. Yeah, we need anything we can get. We just need to focus on getting out of this dungeon. I hear people too. We are starting to see escape portals, so we can try to find something to leave. You know, I think what they could do for Warlock to increase the chance, or to increase the power of starting gear, to make it a little bit more even with some of the other classes like Fighter, all they would have to do is give me probably just a junk weapon. Something that isn't just a staff would be enough, I think. I'm gonna hope this gate opens so we can just get out of this dungeon. Yeah, we're out of here. That's fine. Let's just take what we got from that and try to improve our starter gear. Okay, so we got 65 gold from that, which isn't a lot. But we have spell books here we can purchase, which is great. Let's buy 3 of those. And we have falchions, which is perfect. We'll buy 4 of these. Okay. And we can sell this too for a little bit of extra gold. And we'll purchase 1 more spellbook. We do have enough, right? Yes. Alright, this should be significantly easier with us having a couple starter weapons besides these staff. We can just keep the campfire kit on us if we need to get some decent healing in the dungeon. Next step, once we actually start surviving dungeons, is going to be getting a better falchion, hopefully, get a crystal ball so we don't have to swap between, and pretty much just learning the class, learning when to use what spells, and going from there. I feel a lot more confident having a falchion with us, though. Hey, LJ. How you doing? Our resourcefulness is a little bit low, but I think just so we can get our base stuff, I will open them just to get a little bit of extra money, because we definitely need it. Because I don't want to go back through the starting class if possible. I don't know why I can't hit this bat. That's a little weird. I should have hit that a couple times. Maybe I was just out of distance, maybe? I will say something that makes the fighter so strong is that you can use a falchion right off the bat with dual wield and make the falchion not only deal a significant amount more damage, but make it swing faster. And Warlock does not have that. The only thing you have are these spells that deal damage to you. I have no doubt once you get the magical healing, it will get a lot stronger. But right now, it is pretty tough. We need to focus on trying to not take any unnecessary damage from PvE until we can get some of this extra gear. I feel a little bit more confident now, so let's go for those underground bookshelves as well. We can also use our Curse of Pain to get some of our HP back from these mobs. Yeah, this is so much easier. It is insane. Going from that magic staff to just having a junk falchion, it's crazy how much easier this game is with just a basic 8 gold weapon. I think I hear people underneath of us near the bookshelf area. Let's use this bandage real quick because we're going to have people pretty... Oh, they're actually... Oh! Yes! Yes! Okay, we're good, we're good. That barbarian, dude. We never would have won that with the staff. That was unwinnable with the staff. Oh, man. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, get rid of these. Oh, no. I hear people. I want to get this campfire down so we can get all of our HP back. I'm going to pray that we don't get pushed here. Those starting games were extremely rough, but I'm feeling really good after this second game. Okay, full HP. We should be good to go now. Drop these torches. Let's just get our inventory a little bit situated. We need blue pots for fighting. Throw that potion of healing. We'll throw both of these up here. Okay, our goal is not to fight any more PvP. If we can get out of here with this inventory, we're gonna be set to... We'll potentially be set to get like some pretty good gear. Okay, we have a fire up here though. Let's get our hellfire ready. Need to be very careful. We have two different players up here. I'll team with this fighter if you will. Okay, we're good. We're good. We need to heal though. It's gonna take some getting used to using these spells. I'm not used to having to aim like pinpoint accurate. Get rid of these. Get these jewels. All right, we need to go. We definitely need to get out of here with what we have. This would be tragic. Let's use our other campfire. Yeah, let's... I do hear footsteps. Let's just try to get full HP here. Because we have a lot of stuff to lose. We could try to use bandages, but we're already almost done this. I think we can get this health back quick enough. And we want full HP. Bandages aren't going to give us full health. Hey GE, how do you like Warlock so far? The starting Warlock class is absolutely terrible. I think it might be the worst in the game. With the starter Falchion, I'm able to do a lot better. I already have my first 2 kills. I went from getting 0 kills and dying to PvE to having a full inventory of stuff and getting 2 kills with just a base junk Falchion. It's really... The difference is insane. So, I think the starting class is bad. I don't have enough info. Come on, please be open. Ah, someone took that exit. That's actually really upsetting that someone stole that. We're gonna have to fight for these last portals. I think someone just took a portal. Damn, I was trying to steal that portal from him. Okay, hopefully the lobby's clear. Yeah, I think we're okay. I really didn't want to fight him with having a full inventory for gold that we really need to improve our kit. I would have fought him, though, if I had to. I would have rather just stole his portal. We should be okay. I don't think anyone else is left. It looks like, what, 3 portals have gone. He left. 1 person took the gate, which is 5, 6, 7. I'm 8, which means 2 more people. But there's 2 other portals. It's pretty likely that the lobby is clear at this point. And I think an escape portal just popped up above us. So as long as there's not a sneaky rogue sitting here watching this, we should be okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Man, that was a rough like 3-game starting period of using the Warlock starter gear, but that run made up for it significantly. Let's see how much we actually made from that. Yeah, it wasn't bad. We made, what, 180 gold? We'll be able to afford all of the gear that we need. I'm not too worried about needing anything anymore. See if we can buy any extra weapons that are maybe better. Don't really want to use... I don't know if I really want to use a 2-hander. I'd rather just stick with the falchion. At this point, I'm going to just focus on buying base healing. I'll probably buy bandages too. And we're going to wait for the crystal ball to appear here so we can cast our spells at the same time that we are doing that. The downside is that we are going to move a little bit slower, but we're not going to have to swap between our 2 weapons, which is going to be pretty nice to have. Having this base extra healing is going to be helpful as well. And we still have 130 gold here left. If we do end up having more wipes, we will have gold to fall back on, which means that we'll have it a lot easier time as we move forward. Alrighty, this is not a great spawn. Unfortunately, there's not a healing shrine there. We could try to clear these mobs, but I think chests are not really worth looting. I'm going to opt to just go over here and to the right-hand side towards that middle area first. I'll hit this area too along the way. There are a few spawns up here. You can also get healing stuff on this bench. I've seen it spawn a few times, which is kind of nice. If we can ever get extra healing pots or anything this early on, is very helpful. Oh, we can wear the Shadow Hood. I didn't even realize. I don't even know what the, I'm not even really sure exactly what gear Warlock uses. I think they can wear those hoods that rogues have that give you +1 all. Alright, so I think the way you do this, we're gonna do a Hellfire through the door, which is gonna break the door. And we'll try to aggro mobs into this magic. Although I guess it didn't work this time. I don't know how many hits it will take to kill this ranger. I hear doors underneath of us as well, so we really need to finish this skeleton off. In my opinion, just from what we've seen so far, I don't think Curse of Weakness, I don't know how useful that's going to be. Maybe that's a better late game spell, but I feel like instead of 20% stats, I'd rather just deal the 10 free magic damage with Curse of Pain, which always gives me health back if I hit. It feels like that's just a better perk, so I don't really know if the other one's even going to be worth using, to be honest. Maybe there's some warrant to it. I mean, I am pretty new to this class, so I can't say for sure. That's just my initial impression of the skills that you have. In case you were wondering, the reason I pick up everything when I break those barrels is because jewels will hide underneath of the equipment. And I'd rather get any jewels that I can. I don't want to miss over stuff just because I'm trying to be faster. Oh, that's really sad that I got hit there. Didn't think I would. It's alright. Let's go ahead and just heal with bandages for a second. I believe I hear people fighting up here, so I'm going to get ready for that. I'm going to use this other bandage, and we're going to go ahead and get ready. Let's get Hellfire ready to go. Okay, we have a player here. Should have potted first. Definitely should have potted there first. Also, running into the trap was not the play. I need to learn how to zone. I need to learn how to zone with the Hellfire. I thought it would stop him from rushing me like that, but it did not work like I wanted it to. Let's just rest for a minute. This will give us the remaining. I think we're going to be missing like 5 HP. So let's just get max. Even though we do regenerate health with Curse of Pain, it seems like the amount that you get without any magical healing is really bad and not particularly worth very much. I hear a portal pretty close by. Maybe we'll just take that. We don't have a whole lot here yet. But being that the portal is right here, maybe it's worth just using it. Yeah, we're gonna have to clear these skeletons first. Being that we don't really have much of an inventory, we'll just take everything that we can. Let's get this portal open. Just to make sure we don't get ran up on somebody. We'll break the barrels here behind us and open the chest, and then we'll get out of here. We already have 7 people that are dead. I'm not particularly worried about dying here. If there is a player left and they steal the portal, that's fine. We'll just take another portal. It's not that big of a deal. Shadow Mask is actually what I'm looking for, so let's get rid of that and use that to give us +1 all stats. Generally, that's just... I think +1 all is just way better than having a little bit of armor. I think someone is still fighting the troll underneath, but I think maybe we should just take our gains here. Yeah, it's still really early on. Let's just call that a win and just keep going. Any money that we can get this early on is going to be way better than trying to greed for additional loot. So I know we didn't get a whole lot that game. We got, what, like 100 gold? But you know what? That almost doubles the gold we had in the bank. I'm not even worried about it. I think that was pretty good. All right. Check the alchemist. Okay, so there is a crystal ball. I'm gonna buy this. Buy this. Let's buy additional healing. Let's see. Oh, green falchion. Perfect. All right. Rock that. Buy extra bandages as well, since we're using health a lot with this class. Okay, and we'll store everything underneath. Alright, I think this looks pretty good. We're kind of going... You know, there's no reason to save our gold. Now we have a green falchion with 39 damage, with a little bit of spellcasting speed, which is pretty good. Crystal ball with additional magic damage, which I assume is going to help us out a decent bit. We don't need the spellbook anymore. Our goal is to not have to swap over to our falchion. The big downside here is that we're going to be a lot slower, because it's going to be, what, minus 50? But I think this is going to be okay. If we need to get away from people, we can always just put away our weapon and run. I think this is going to work. This is really just testing. We'll see how it goes. Oh, that's a good idea, Tyler. Magic healing gear. Yep, you are right. I'll do that after this round. I didn't even think about that. That's a good idea. What is our movement speed right now? So we're only at 81%, which is pretty slow for having these two weapons. I don't know if it's actually going to be worth having the crystal ball, or if it's going to be better to swap between spellbook, but it is going to be really convenient to not have to swap between the two weapons. All right, this one's not too bad. That is a really good find. That'll give us a possibility to stack potions. I'm already liking our gear a lot better. We are taking care of these mobs way faster than we were. We do really need that extra magic healing, though. That was a very good point. Let's make sure we try to look for that after this round. Okay, we need to not get hit by this bola if possible. Man. Okay, we can't even dodge it because we're so slow. We need to heal. I should probably Hellfire ranged attackers, because the curse is too slow to deal with them. I think Hellfiring. Well, I'm okay with Bola goblins on my cleric because I use the shield to dodge them, but I don't have that option with I don't have the option anymore. So I need to like adjust my brain to remember that it's a different class, if that makes sense. It's hard to play a class that you're not used to, because I'm used to being able to have the tools that I have with cleric. So now I'm going to a class where I just don't have those options, and it makes it a lot harder. I'm sure a lot of people can definitely agree that trying to play classes that you're not used to is just significantly harder. Oh, alright, gotta deal with this mimic. I also need to get used to being able to use my weapon at the same time, because I keep trying to press 2 to swap to my spellbook, and I don't have a spellbook. So that's gonna take a little bit getting used to as well. For some reason, Curse of Sacrifice damage tick also procs your heal. Oh, is that true? Is that a glitch? Because it doesn't say it does. I'll give it a try for PvE. I'm a little bit scared to do it in PvP, because if I hit myself, it's a lot of damage loss. But I will give it a try. It works because of Curse of Pain. Okay, so I want to use Curse of Pain, then use Power of Sacrifice. Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize we were this far behind. That is interesting. Okay. Any damage your target takes while affected, you get a health tick. Okay, so if you Curse of Pain somebody and then hit them with your weapon, will you get that health back as well? Oh. Okay. So that's why magic healing is so important, because it all stacks together. Yeah, that's good. Thank you for letting me know. I'll try to keep that in mind for PvE mobs. Now, I would assume if you hit them, you need to make sure you don't get in melee range, because they're going to have 15 extra strength, which is going to be a lot of damage you're going to be taking. So use that. Power of Sacrifice. Yeah, I mean my health stayed pretty full, so that's I mean that's really good. I didn't know that. I need to start using that to get my health back for PvE. Cuz I definitely noticed my health is just not regenning. Am I supposed to fight these skeletons? Like, do I kill them fast? I don't know if I do or not, but I have to be careful here because of the other mobs. If I can kill the flyer first, never mind. There's here too. Okay, we need to open this door and not die to this ranger. We need to shut the door behind us before we die. Oh, that ranger really screwed us. Like, bad. Man, and none of this is clear? I can't believe that this area wasn't clear. Oh man, okay, we're good. That ranger screwed us bad. Okay, so use that. Use this. Oh wow, that actually hit me. That's a little annoying. Wow, we need to get our health back. I guess we need to find PvE mobs. They are going to refund blue stones. They just haven't done it yet. Wow, it takes a long time to kill these archers with these. I guess it's my magic damage. I guess it's too low. That was, what, 3 total ticks? That's kind of a lot just to deal with that. And I hear someone on the other side of this door as well. Looks like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people have died. I really don't even have that much gear. Yeah, I need to get magic healing for sure, so I can heal properly. Alright, I'm gonna pop a potion because I'm pretty sure I hear people on the other side of this door. I know I heard someone through here. Maybe he kept going, but he didn't finish the vases, which makes me think, oh, you think it was a rogue? Maybe the rogue's hiding here? Or maybe he just got full. Feels a little suspicious to me, to be honest. Hero portal here. We really didn't get anything from this run. This might have been one of the worst runs I've had as far as gear goes. Didn't really get any loot. But maybe that's okay. I guess learning curve and all that, right? Yeah. I think we just accept that that was not a really great game and we just try again next run. Okay, so now that I know, yeah, that ranger screwed me because I got every single thing aggroed in that area and I couldn't get away. I have been debating on using that phase perk. The problem is I feel like the damage in melee is really important, so I really don't know what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, that was a pretty poor run. We made like just barely enough gold to pay for the heals that we brought in, and now we can't buy heals, which is a little bit upsetting. We're gonna have to go in without heals. Let's see if there's any magic healing gear. See, so leathersmith, I guess. Armor rating. Okay, so nothing there. Tailor. Move speed. Okay, so there is no magic healing gear, so we'll just have to keep going. You feel like in 3v3, the spells are so weak that I'm considering using Phase Blade and just scamming people with one-shots. Yeah, I feel like the plus 20 damage is pretty strong. I think I already won, like, the Barbarian fight from earlier. I feel like I won primarily because of that. I think it really is just going to be a matter of finding physical healing on gear, building up our bankroll, and getting high enough level to, 1, get more perks, and 2, be able to start trading. I think those are going to be the most important things for us to do here. Yeah, Wizard against PvE feels kind of bad, to be honest. I'm personally not a huge fan of Wizard. I think Wizard can be strong, but it just doesn't really feel worth for me personally. Yeah, when I play Cleric, I have to bring a bunch of Clarity potions in order to not have to sit there and rest for a million years. So I fully understand how it is. People like fighters don't and I play fighter, don't understand how easy it is compared to, like, to not have to sit there and rest ever. You can just keep going forever. I did see a cleric up here. Looks like he's bagging. I'm not gonna fight him. If he leaves me alone, then that's fine. I would rather just go for more gear at this point. Also, he looks naked, so I don't really know if there's much of a point to go after him right now. Oh, right. Double spear, range, bard. Well, bard just got hit with a heavy nerf today. I hope that Bard is a little bit more fair, because Bard definitely felt like a really big issue beforehand. I even tried Bard myself, and it felt disgusting to use. Like, actually disgusting. That was why I couldn't play Warlock for so long, because I decided to unlock Bard instead. GG fighter. He, that man just got wrecked. Oh my god, he died fast. I wonder if he ran into my spell. I'm not really sure, but he died very, very quickly. Oh yeah, I guess I don't even have to use bandages, do I? Okay, I think this person is friendly. Alright, this cleric has been bagging me like this whole game. I'm not even gonna fight him. If he betrays us, then, you know, it is what it is. We'll be friendly today with this cleric. That's fine. "100% betray." You know what? Maybe, but you know what? I'll accept it. He has been following us and doing that the whole game. I'm not gonna. It's fine. Whatever. Maybe he'll come in clutch and he'll come save us later. Yeah, that is unfortunate. There was not much we could do against that. Did I even have him low? Can I check him? Wait. Yeah. Man, yeah, I don't know. How do we deal with that? I don't know how to deal with someone like me, how I play, hitting them. I wonder if I should have I'm trying to think of what I should have done there. I'm actually not completely sure. We were lacking on potion healing because the merchant just wasn't selling them, so that was kind of an issue. Oh, we're back to spellbook, unfortunately. I wonder if I'm just, I wonder if it really is just too slow to have the crystal ball. Maybe I need to just accept that it's too slow and just use the falchion with a spellbook and just call it a day. Because that felt really bad that I couldn't catch up to the cleric. Bro, it does feel like it. It feels like I was playing myself. It's alright. It's okay. We still can't buy healing. It's fine. Let's just go back in. We are level 5 now at least, so let's get an extra perk. Let's just increase our will by 10%. That'll probably help a little bit. Yeah, if I figure out how to deal with rangers. Oh, really? Okay. I currently have no idea. I haven't. Can Warlock use a shield at all? Or is it only Falchion? I would assume they probably can't use a shield. I don't think I've ever seen one, so I'm assuming there's none that's compatible. Yeah, I kind of figured. If we could just use like if we could use like a heater shield with the Falchion, that would be pretty good for PvE and Rangers combined. I guess that's a little bit better. Not by much, but a little bit. Yeah, I don't like being so slow. We need to be careful with this barbarian. Alright, we're okay. Man. That was pretty tough. Let's just try to get our health back from this ranger. Okay, alright, we're gonna get all our health back from that. Okay, we're good. Wow, yeah, that fighter just ate that hellfire. That was actually insane. Man, ate like crazy. He didn't really have very much. He did have a green spear and blue Franciscus. He definitely did not expect that hellfire to go straight in there like that at all. I need to put my power of sacrifice below so I can swap to it a little bit easier. I think I hear footsteps very close to us. I hear plate too. Oh, there he is. He's below. Oh my god, we're so low. I think we hit ourselves with the strength thing after we missed. So maybe that's why you don't use it for PvP. Because that screwed me bad. I'm pretty sure that did like 30 damage to me. Oh no. Oh no, we don't have a... Oh my god, are we gonna die? Oh my god, we're gonna die, aren't we? I didn't even realize we were this far out. Wow, that's tragic. That is so tragic for Dead to the Storm. I didn't notice. Oh my god. I was hoping they'd have healing on them and they didn't. Oh my god, dude. I feel like we played that pretty well too. That's really sad. Wow, that sucks. Okay. I think what I learned from that fight is it's not reliable enough to use this spell here on players, because if you miss, you deal 36 damage to yourself. So I was missing a lot of health. I think I'm going to just focus on Curse of Pain and Hellfire for PvP. I don't even know if I'm going to use Curse of Weakness at all, to be honest, but I think we're just going to stick with that. Man, that... You know, that really sucks. If we just had healing pots, but we can't buy them from the Alchemist because the store doesn't have them in stock. So we're having to go in here without healing. If we just had healing, we would have been fine. Maybe he was out of range. I'm not really sure. Alright, so yeah, for PvP, I'm going to focus on the damage, the Hellfire for zone control. I'm not going to use the other spells at risk of hitting myself and losing, what, 36 health? It just doesn't... The risk reward doesn't really seem worth it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's strong for PvP if you actually hit them, but wow, it is such a detriment if you hit yourself that I don't know if it's really worth it. Okay, we have a lot of bats on us. Okay, let's take out this base real quick before more spiders come after us. Yeah, there's definitely a pretty steep learning curve with Warlock. I really do think this might be the hardest class that I've tried to learn by far. I mean, even Bard was easier than this. I think it's a combination of the fact that your spells hurt you on top of just, I don't know, just general learning curve, I suppose. It's good at killing the cave troll too. I guess I could give that a try at some point. Because I would imagine it would be. They haven't nerfed it yet, have they? Can you still use it to kill the cave troll pretty efficiently? Yeah, the problem is without the magical healing, it seems like we don't get a whole lot of health back. Even with the power of sacrifice and curse, it still feels a little underwhelming. I mean, I guess it's not bad. I mean, our health is ticking, but compared to the health that we have to use just to use the ability, it's definitely not as crazy. Yeah, Cave Troll's easy to farm once you get the distance, keeping it sorted. I used to farm the Troll with my Ranger back in playtest 4. So I'm a little bit familiar with the Troll fight, but it has been a little while since I've done it. Okay, we can't hit this? Alright, I give up. I give up. That's fine. That little area is too much for me. I hear people nearby. I'm going to use this bandage and then go down to try to fight. I feel a little bit more comfortable fighting with a falchion and a spellbook than I do with, you know, the other stuff we had. I'm going to focus just on these 2 spells here. Wow, does that do enough damage? Oh my god, man. Is Warlock this weak to Ranger? I mean, look how much damage that did to me. What do I even do to that? I don't even have health. I don't even know how I'm supposed to fight that. Yeah, I'm just dead if I fight him. There's no way. Interesting, yeah. Is Ranger just the, like, complete counter to Warlock? I don't know what kind of bow he had. I would assume maybe, like, a green for how much damage he did. But that was a little bit ridiculous. I mean, I guess I am only at 90 HP. Yeah, let's rest for a little bit and try to get our health back from that fight. We really don't have very much. I feel like we could kill that Ranger in range. You know, okay, here's the thought. If you use the spell that lets you phase, couldn't you phase towards a Ranger before they get to deal significant damage to you? I know it would kind of suck not having this 20 damage for melee fights. But I feel like for Ranger specifically, it would be like a good way to rush towards them and get into melee range and then hit them with the falchion. And I would assume that you should be strong enough to win that fight. Alright, we're back to full. Not really sure if that Ranger has left the match or not. Again, I'm telling you, it feels like Warlock, maybe, I don't know if it's like a higher, I don't know if the early game is just worse or if it's just harder. I think next game, I might try the phase perk. Oh. Yeah, I don't really know. I think I'm gonna try the phase perk. I'm gonna try the phase perk to get close to these classes. Because I'm honestly not really sure how you're supposed to go about this. Any classes It seems like any classes with good mobility, with any kind of bow that can keep distance from you, just kills you, because they do too much damage to you because you're so soft. You don't have really, I mean, you're using cloth armor, but aside from that, your range spells not only will hurt you if you miss, at least early game, you're not getting a lot of health regeneration back either, and that's kind of an issue. I am going to go against what I've seen people say. I'm going to give Phantomize a try and use it to try to either A, use it as an escape if people are near me while I'm fighting mobs, or B, I'll use it as a way to close the gap with rangers. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I will give it a try. I gotta say, though, for solos, at least from what I've seen, it seems like Cleric is just better in solos than Warlock is. I'm having a really hard time seeing a upside to Warlock over Cleric. Cleric has a really good ranged move that does like 25 plus damage. It has a ton of healing and sustain. It has buffs. It has a shield that you can use for PvE. I feel like the amount of upsides is kind of insane. I'm really having a hard time finding an upside to using Warlock over Cleric. Does anyone else feel that way? Because that's kind of how I'm feeling. Okay, so when you're in Ghost Orb, you can't swap or anything. Oh, so you actually have to wait for the full timer to go out. I was not aware of that. That's good to know. You don't think Warlock is completely finished? That is true. It is still a development class. I'm just giving my personal opinion on how I think this class is right now. It's true. I mean, this is early game. It's not like I have end game gear or anything, but I think even with mediocre white gear, Cleric just shines way better than Warlock does, at least from how it feels for me personally. Let's take out this spider pot first. Yeah, I would say right now, if someone were to ask me what I think is the best class to start learning how to play the game, I would never recommend them play Warlock. Okay, there's someone underneath of us as well. I just saw them for a brief second. Wait, did I put that on? I think I might have moved too. Oh, I did, okay. Yeah, I saw him directly under us. I think they might have shut the door. Yeah, I think they just... I don't know if they shut the door or not, but it looks like they just kept going. I'm not going to jump down there after them right now. I think I might have to learn my spacing with Warlock too. To either A, keep the gap against range users, and then to close the gap against people like rangers who are just gonna out DPS me. Hellfire seems like a really good zoning tool as well for like doors, etc. But I'm a little hesitant. Like, it seems really good, and if the person does walk into it, it's ridiculously strong. But it is costing you health, which is, you know, a kind of a big deal. I think I hear people in here. Okay, here's my thought. What? Okay, well that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Wow. Holy crap, man. I can't believe... Oh, it was a... Oh, this guy's kitted. This guy's super kitted. Blue longbow? Okay, maybe it does work. Maybe... Okay, so what's the play here? Do you try to just get to the side of him? Maybe that's the way you're supposed to do it. I feel like that's the way you have to play against rangers. Do you think so? What is ranger really just the hard counter to Warlock, and it is what it is? I mean, I didn't have any protection pots, though. Like, I couldn't buy them because, you know, the shop wasn't resetting. So maybe that makes a difference, too, because I couldn't pop one of those. But I died instantly. I feel like I didn't really have a chance there to survive that fight. Yeah, you could run. Well, the thought process is it's a ranger, so they're supposed to be more squishy. So maybe, like, that's the play. But, yeah, like, obviously that didn't work at all. I mean, he two-shot me with his blue bow. Now, granted, it is a little unlucky. He had a really strong bow. If he had even, like, a green... Yeah, that's probably true. We were under-geared, and he was, like... way over geared. Just imagine if I had like a blue falchion that did 40 plus damage. I feel like... Okay, so let's see. What if I blue pot first, then run in and go for the kill on a ranger, so he doesn't have a chance to kill me so fast? At least the pot will work. I didn't have a pot to use last game. Maybe I used the blue pot and use the health pots and then use the ability, so when I get out of the ability I still have health regenning. That's a thought too. I'm pretty much just trying to think of any way that this class is, you know, not bad, I guess. Yeah, if stuff doesn't start clicking with this... Oh, wait, I think I hear somebody. Hold up. There has to be people, right? Because that skeleton was up. But maybe he died. Maybe it was this rogue. Or rogue? Yeah, maybe. It must. I mean, I feel like it must have been. I am not sure if Hellfire goes through walls or not. I mean, it's nice. Like, don't get me wrong. It is nice having a spell that will regen your Warlock. But I just don't know. I don't know if it makes up for the downside of losing health while you're fighting. It just seems like such a big deal that you're losing that HP. It almost feels like I'm never going to be max health. I definitely hear footsteps. Are they? Hold up. Okay, I think that... I wonder if the troll... No, because the troll just killed somebody. I'm a little bit confused. Did that guy go down there? Get that one guy killed? Yeah, okay, so he just died himself too. I have no idea what those guys were doing. Okay, I think the cave troll just killed like a bunch of people. Alright, well. That's 4 people dead to the cave troll in one game, which is pretty funny. Dude, is he... Jesus, man. Is Warlock that weak? Was I getting weak hits? I'm actually not sure. I feel like my hits weren't doing any damage. That's insane. I don't know if my hits just weren't... I don't know if I was hitting limbs or what, but that took way more hits than I feel like it should have. I mean, my strength is 13, so I don't know. It must have been limb shots or something, right? We need to use this mob to get our health back. So the issue is I feel like if I had that 20 magic damage, I would have killed that ranger a lot faster. But then I wouldn't have been able to get up to them. So it's really hard to say, man. I really don't know. I really don't know how you're supposed to play this class, I guess. It feels like the phase is really good because it actually lets you get up to rangers, which is a really big problem with this matchup. But at the same time, you're sacrificing all this damage in melee range. And it seems like the Warlock doesn't have a whole lot of damage, and you don't have time to use those spells against a ranger because the ranger's damage is so much stronger. I mean, I was using a pretty weak Falchion, which could be part of why it took so long to kill, but oh, I should have dropped that stuff, but I guess we were full anyway, so it didn't matter. I don't know. I'm not really sure how to feel, because if that ranger had even a semblance of a better weapon, we definitely would have died during that fight. There's no way we would have survived that. Yeah, maybe it is just the naked Warlock too. Because, yeah, the naked Warlock, this definitely feels like, this feels pretty bad to play. Oh, well, that's even worse. Yeah, just the staff. That thing is terrible. I can't even believe that the starter Warlock just gets that staff. I thought they would get at least something better, but no, that staff is terrible. All right, I'll be right back in 1 minute. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. We're still rocking pretty low gear. It's just, this seems so much worse than playing my cleric, especially the early game. Because I can get by on cleric or fighter easy with early game. You know, fighter has the dual wield falchion, which is crazy strong. Hey, I just watched your stream VOD at work today. Hey, I'm glad that you liked it. I know not everyone is going to be interested in watching like an entire VOD, so there's going to be a lot of individual edited matches and stuff that's going to be posted. Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure it's probably more, I don't know, is it more entertaining to just watch me wreck face with cleric, or do you enjoy watching me try other classes? I guess because this one's brand new. Like, the only classes I like playing right now are probably fighter and cleric. I really don't think any of the other ones are that fun to play. So if I were to post other gameplay besides cleric, it would definitely be just my fighter. But at the same time, like, it is nice to try other classes to understand what they do. So now that I like have an idea of what the Warlock actually does, like, I get it. Oh. You know, like in that instance, having the phase through worked out pretty well. Now, granted, this guy was, you know, base gear, whatever, but the phase worked there. It's just, maybe, I don't know, like a part of me, like maybe it's the Rangers that is the big problem. And if it is the Rangers that are a big problem, Warlock is going to suck. Because in High Roller, Rangers are everywhere. Rangers and Rogues litter High Roller. So if you can't reliably beat a Ranger with Warlock, it is going to be really difficult to actually like, do High Roller with this class. Phase is the better perk because you can close gaps. Yeah, it seems to be like the phase is a pretty good perk. It's just the damage is really hard to pass up. I don't know. It's Warlock's okay and all, but I feel really underwhelmed with Warlock. I think I've almost played my fill of wanting to play this class. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna play this class much longer. I think I might swap back to my hero to hero cleric pretty soon. I think it's just more fun. This class is obviously unfinished. You don't even have 5 spells. There's no variety. The starter class is horrendous. I don't know why they would start you with just a staff and not even give you a base weapon. That doesn't even make sense. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't really like the way the class currently is. Maybe they end up updating Warlock and I try to revisit it. But as of right now, I can see why people don't really use this class. And don't get me wrong, it's nice that the Warlock can use the Falchion, which is a really strong weapon. But yeah, everything else with the class just doesn't feel great at all. Warlock doesn't feel doesn't feel finished and feels underwhelming. That is probably the best explanation I could give this class. So I think what I'm going to do is after this game, I'm going to take a brief intermission. I will probably I'm just going to take like, I don't know, just a little bit. I'm going to end the stream. Just going to do just kind of whatever. I hear someone fighting down here. I think we're just gonna go for this kill. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for this. Oh, you still aggro stuff? No, okay. Wait, so when you're phased, it doesn't count as, like, invisible to mobs? You will still aggro them while you're running? Is that true? I guess it has to be true, because that's what just happened. I don't know, that's kind of interesting, I guess. Hey, I'm glad you liked the stream. Yeah, I pretty much make it as good as I can, because quite honestly, this class just feels terrible to play. I'm to say I'm disappointed would be about on par with how I feel right now. I was hoping that Warlock would be more fun to play, but it really doesn't feel that way. I'm losing fights that I know I would win if I was on my cleric, and it doesn't feel super great. Oh, alright, someone just stole the portal. That's not... Oh. Here, let's use our healing. I guess we hit that trap. I forgot about that trap. I was trying to focus on that portal. So here's the problem. I don't even have health to fight this guy. So, like, I can't get mobs back. I can't get mobs back. Oh, wait. I think I just heard the gate. You know, we're just gonna leave. I'm done. I'm not gonna do this anymore. This is not even, it's not even good. Well, hey, I appreciate it. I'm glad you liked the commentary. I used to stream. I streamed for probably about 2.5 years, when I feel like I got a lot of experience back then, which definitely helped me commentate over stuff. But it has been so long since I used to stream that I'm trying to get back into the groove of it. Have I played solo bard? Pretty fun. So here's what I think about solo bard. I think solo bard is strong, but they just nerfed a ton of his abilities today because it's affecting group gameplay. I think it takes too long to keep up the music in solos. With that in mind, it's better to just... I don't think Bard is really worth playing in solos with all the nerfs they just did. Maybe he's still strong. I don't know. But with them just nerfing him today, I don't think I would even bother to play him personally. Alright guys, I am going to end the stream. I'll probably start back up here shortly. I'm going to just take a quick intermission, and I'm going to change the stream settings back to my cleric. Warlock is okay. I'm pretty underwhelmed with it though, to be honest. I don't think it feels that great to play. I think cleric is just way more fun, at least currently as it stands. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed at least seeing the Warlock gameplay. I hope they do something more to it and make it worth playing more. Thanks all. I'll see you guys in a little bit.